What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy JD Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Christian. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
Btbtv. Christian, man. Yo, boy, let's get him, man. Yeah, right, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. Btbtv. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Research shows people remember ads with a catchy song. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance.
Yo, yeah, we going in today. We going in today. Got my bro Christian about to blaze another track for us.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. Btbtv.
Bully the bullies.
No run, no retreat. Yeah. Btbtv. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, My ones on overload, say y'all overdose. Y'all rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope, the okie doke. We don't go for that, all she wrote. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays, your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666, the devil on his shoulder, won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their vein stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. One to play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafio. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to they life movie, curtain closed. Yeah, Btbtv. It's the movement, man. You're born. You're born, let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Cash, we up in here, man. Hood famous.
Yo, first of all, I'd like to say peace to the 5% nation of gods and earths. Salaam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, all true Muslim brothers and sisters in here. It's the King of New Jersey, it's Btbtv, we bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. And yeah, we about to get into this shit today, man. We got Troy Ave continuously making diss tracks after snitching. And nobody have a problem with that. We got Wack 100 talking about it. We got Maino coming in saying something about it. But yo, let's start off with how Troy Ave addressed Maino on the Angela Yee show. We will go from there. I mean, that's Troy Maino. Myself.
Chigs, you know what to do. We got him.
Whatever you say. Salute to the God. Much love and respect. What's good with you?
Taxstone was found guilty.
What's poppin', man? I'm great, man. How you, man? We
finally
got a day off, huh?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the weekends, man.
No doubt. But yo, what we doing right now, Maino addresses Troy Ave about the Taxstone narrative. And we're going to hear what he said, and we're going to build off what he said, what Troy Ave said, and what Wack 100 said. And we're also going to build off what the nigga Trife Gangsta got to say.
Okay, let's get it.
In this case with Troy Ave, he was found guilty of manslaughter. Troy Ave did take the stand to help put him away. Now, I'm going to call it like it is. Most New York rappers, I think most rappers in general, are on Taxstone's side. They don't respect Troy Ave and what he did. One rapper that's speaking out, and the rapper that was actually there the night of the shooting, Maino, he's not a fan of the narrative that Troy Ave has been trying to put out there, which is that Taxstone went to that concert, went to that show to provoke him. This way, the court sees Taxstone as the aggressor, and it makes Troy Ave look like a victim. The girl that Maino was with that night was actually also shot as well. So,
well, Trife, hit the link, man. And let's say it, bro. You know what we do. You got my number too, Trife. Hit the link. The link is in there. Real talk. You got my number. You could have been hit me, bro. You know what it's about, man. We don't condone snitching no matter what. Like I said, you did what you did in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you can't condone this wankster Troy Ave going to trial with nobody, bro. So the link is in the description. Do you want me to text it to your phone? I can text it to your phone too. Let's go on, y'all. Let's go. Let's continue with this.
So if there's anyone that deserves to be speaking out on this situation, it's Maino. He was on Angela Yee's shows, Way Up with Angela Yee. Make sure you guys go check that out on her YouTube channel. But here's a video of Maino speaking on the situation.
This whole situation.
Right.
Taxstone versus Troy Ave. Taxstone has been found guilty of shooting and killing Troy Ave's bodyguard, Banga. And that was during a T.I. concert in 2016 at Irving Plaza. You were there that night,
I was
Maino.
there. It happened in the dressing room that I was occupying with me and Uncle Murder.
we was performing that night, or we was set to perform that night. My only issue with that is that I just don't agree with the narrative that's been put out there as if, you know, Taxstone was there to try to look for a problem. Taxstone was actually there. That man was there chilling, right? That man was there, you know, chilling, you know, enjoying the moment. And you know, these other dudes came in there looking for a problem. These other dudes came in there with that energy, looking to try to have a moment, and the moment just didn't go their way. So I mean, I just have you know, I just in disagreement with the whole narrative of becoming a victim after you tried to be an aggressor.
All right. Well, the one thing for Taxstone is that it was not first-degree murder.
Right.
That he ended up getting charged with.
Shout out to Taxstone, man.
It was manslaughter, right?
Right.
So yeah, and I think Troy Ave is, you know, very happy about this whole situation.
Right. Have you spoke to Taxstone, or you have been in contact with him at all?
Throughout the time, somewhat, yeah, definitely. But I mean, my whole thing is this though, like how you out here celebrating, you know, just getting on the stand after you tried to create a situation that, you know, that just didn't go your way. Right. So when you, and then here's another narrative that people, I see people out here trying to hang on to. That man was never accused of murder of his friend. Right. So he was never arrested for the murder of his own friend. They was never putting the murder of his friend on him.
It was for firing the gun in there that
right,
other people were injured.
and the guns that he got caught with. So he worked out a deal.
Trife, I just text you the link, bro. Pull up
to get less time for those guns that he got caught with. You understand? So that was his you know, motivation.
Now, if you guys are wondering what he means by celebrating the victory, Troy Ave has been on Twitter getting his shit off. He tweeted saying, failed rappers and ninjas that didn't get the mother out the hood should leave my name out their mouth. And then he went on to say, when you really put God first, and I mean really, not just on some times are bad, let me pray type ish, but when you really do put him first and you got a pure heart, you're going to be blessed beyond your wildest dreams. Hashtag Dear Hater, I won. He's also put up a couple videos on his YouTube channel as well. Some people feel like it's very, very distasteful, especially because he lost his friend in that situation. But tell me what you guys think about this, man. What do you think about what Maino said? And also, what do you guys think about what Troy Ave said? Push comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Everyone, please stay out the streets.
All right, y'all. What y'all think about Maino's first response to the situation?
I think his first response, you know what I'm saying, he was just, you know, giving it his take on everything, you know, as being an NY native and known as a stand-up guy. So I feel like he was just, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there. He was basically like, it wasn't nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? He just put out a few facts. He ain't dig too deep. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going. He just spoke on what the facts of the situation was.
Indeed. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up.
Yo, Maino did the right thing, man. Shout out to Maino. You know what I'm saying?
People look at Taxstone, everybody led to the judge, man. You can't even prove that. Ain't no.
Yo, Born, you can help me? You can hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Mac Mizzle, salute, bro.
Hey,
Mac
salute. Yeah, so like with the letter, yeah, like Born was saying, you know, you gotta go off of proofs and evidences. You know what I'm talking about? And right there, that was just word of mouth as far as him writing the letter. It was never no, you know, it's not like it was put out there to the public, you know, from real media sources. You know what I'm talking about? So don't nobody know if that letter is true or not.
Not at all. Yeah, what you gotta say about that? The Mac Mizzle show in the building.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Where's the letter at, man? And what does it exactly say? You know, what does it exactly entail?
And I don't know how that works.
The letter supposedly say that Taxstone lawyer had wrote a letter to the judge and said, "How come this dude Troy Ave got a bell and my client don't have a bell?"
So how is that right?
So did he write that, or did his representation write it for him?
His representation wrote it for him. Supposedly, you know what I'm saying?
How was that ratting? I want to know that. Because you're asking the judge, you're looking at the facts of the case. Everybody knows the facts so far. What went down, and he's asking the judge, "Yo, how does this guy get bail and I don't get bail?" It shouldn't be a discrepancy with that. That's something you're supposed to ask the judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and especially like when you get denied bail, it ain't like you sitting there and you can really talk to the judge. So, like I said, if his representation could have did it as a source of emotion, to a fair case or something, But as far as all we know is that obviously it was a letter wrote to the judge, but it wouldn't make no sense if Taxstone had representation for him to be doing anything. You put your lawyer to work.
All right. Myself. All right, Trife, he just texted me. He said, I will have you not been disrespectful with my handle, attaching my name to snitches and made disrespect. Yo, I'm about to tell him, yo, bro, it's not the fact that you attach yourself to the shit.
So what's the whole rundown for that, boy?
But tell him come on the show so he can chop it up.
That's what I think he's doing now.
Because at first Trife wasn't rocking with what Troy Ave was doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but with that, with that whole situation, it's like,
I know he wanted justice for his brother, for sure.
Yeah, definitely ain't no condoning nobody doing no telling.
Hold on 1 second. Cosign.
Because if you're asking the judge, okay, say we're both go on or whatever, and you're asking the judge, yo, why does this guy get bail and I don't get bail? Say if we both did the same Craig Iron and shit like that, or whatever.
Well, with the thing about that is, no, the thing about that is that's why if you doing something like that, it's your lawyer that's supposed to handle it. Like, so say for instance, it wasn't his lawyer that did that, and he blurted it out in the courtroom or took it upon himself to wrote the judge and was like, Troy Ave got bail, why can't I? Through the streets, you gonna look at that as telling if it came from the direct person themselves.
I just texted him back. Yeah, I just texted him back and I told him like, yo, we'll be number respectful, bro. The only issue I had, what you co-signed with this rat nigga did, bro. We street niggas, shit like that we had on the street, bro. No matter if it's family or not, bro. Like I said, I didn't blatantly call him a rat. What I said is he was co-signing a rat.
Yeah, it's like, well, as a street guy, being somebody in the streets, especially with that, you put yourself in that situation.
Piece of the guy.
Especially with that.
Parts up. John Muhammad, salute, big bro. I see you in the building, man. Peace to the God. We got Jersey J in the building. Jersey Rich in the building. Salute. Taxstone, what up, gangsta? The internet got OGs, got these OGs dudes looking crazy. Facts, Debo, facts. Hey, yo, at Taxstone, reason we're talking about parts of
Taxstone?
Reason we ain't talking about what's
Casanova.
Casanova 2 times, because Casanova 2 times didn't normally rap. You know what I'm saying? He was on the phone telling his man, and his man happened to be the rat.
Yeah, so he didn't rat. So why they saying he ratted? You know what I'm saying? He was just throwing out the rat word around.
But like I said, I sent Trife the link, and we got sent the link to him because you know what I'm saying. I was going there, and then I seen him he was on with them with Whack 100 of them, and you know what I'm saying. You got a nigga from the West Coast dictating politics of the East Coast. You got niggas that never been in federal prison before, know or understand what's going on with the federal system. I've been a state in New Jersey. I've been in federal prison. So I know both layouts.
Yep. And Canada's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with both of them, you know?
Hold up. You hold up.
But you gotta understand that you're gonna fight for your case no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, if you're trying to get bail, that's not ratting. If you're looking at the particulars of the case, you're trying to get bail.
All right. Now he said he wanted me to send him what he said that he's co-signed Troy Ave. I'm like, yo, it's all over Clubhouse, bro. It was an interview with Whack 100 when he was talking about it. Like, oh, Troy Ave, he did right, whatever. You said that, bro. It ain't like we making shit up, bro. It wouldn't be everybody in the industry or anybody that's blogging that would make shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna make shit up on you, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never heard you say Trife Gangsta's a rap, nothing like that. I heard you say he's co-signing what Troy Ave is doing, and Troy Ave is bullshit right now. Cause I ain't heard him say no remorseful. He ain't really remorseful. I don't know, maybe behind closed doors or whatnot, but in the public eye, you come with this ego shit, knowing that that shit is not official. I don't know, man. I don't know what they call that.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna keep it rolling. King trying to get everything straight and all that. He trying to get Trife to get in here, you know what I'm saying, and speak on it. One thing I can say is that,
R.I.P. Banga. This is
definitely.
get that.
But one thing we all gotta remember is, like, when certain guys is looked at as street guys and things of that nature, when something do go down and things start getting, or that situation start going off through the internet, people gonna get a perspective, and everybody gonna see what you say out your mouth is different ways. Some people gonna be like, oh yeah, what he did wasn't wrong, and then you're gonna have certain guys that's in the streets that's just gonna be like, especially, I lost a close sibling, you know what I'm saying? I lost my sister, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, check this out. I see my one of my homeboys, my man's nigga that we built something together, Wilkesboro, PA. When I came from Jersey to Wilkesboro, bro, we had a promotion company and we had a security company. He was my DJ. He was a DJ of Power 99 as well. Rest in peace, DJ Mo. You know what I'm saying? This nigga died in my lap, bro. For a bullet that was meant for me, bro.
R.I.P. man.
So I didn't just start to try to justify telling on a nigga that did it. No, you street niggas, you handle that shit in the streets. Period.
You don't even want it to get there.
You don't want to get there, man. But like I said, I just text Trife. I'm like, yo, just come up here. Ain't gonna be no disrespect to say your piece and let us build on that. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
That's
what I was saying about as far as with Trife. It's gonna be different perspectives of what happened with your situation. Everybody gonna look at it like if they was in them shoes, they would have did this. It's easy to say when you're not in them shoes. But one thing for sure, two things for certain that street niggas gonna know. Something like that hit that close to home, it's not going on the internet. It's no talking on the internet.
Facts.
It's none of that. I don't even want to be seen or nothing. And Troy Ave would be getting shook down in every way necessary. Behind scenes, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole different situation. I'm not about to be on here explaining niggas. And I heard it, John, where, they had asked him about it, and he had went straight to defending that, you know what? Let's say first Taxstone did this. Like he was making it clear that Taxstone did something first. It don't matter if Taxstone did it first or not. It still don't justify what that man did. As far as if they asking you, did you condone that? And then you go straight from that question, but jumping straight on the, you know what I'm saying, Taxstone, you know, it's gonna look crazy since you presenting that shit on the internet like that.
Yeah, like you said, RP Bank, but he was the aggressive. When I said that time, I said F Bank because, yo, bro, we in the streets, bro. We doing this shit. We know the consequences of repercussions. I'm a big nigga, bro. If I decide to put my hands on a little nigga, that nigga blind me,
in that situation,
I got my hands called for.
In that situation, if they felt as though it needed to be approached, Troy Ave should have been the one walking up to that man talking, and his security should have been right there. Security should have been right there on point. You know what I'm talking about? To any false movements, ready to let him have it.
Should have just been a gangster-ass conversation. That's all it should be.
Facts. And then you got your man on the side. Without, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like
when you get outside, you handle your business. If that's the case.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And the guy they gave Taxstone manslaughter. But then I'm listening to these glory niggas on Clubhouse cheering that shit. Oh no, he had convicted felon before. He go do at least the maximum on that manslaughter, this and that. Oh, that jail time he did in the feds didn't count. The nigga was in jail in the feds for 6 years, almost 7 years. That time counts, bro. No matter what, it counts.
All that shit counts, bro. So, anyways, yo, King, you breaking the shut down better than any of them bloggers out there. I'll be watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Your shit.
Because I lost close family members. I lost friends that got murdered. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that. I've been there. I know the pain of losing them people. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't from no natural causes. It wasn't for no sickness. It was from the street life, man. Just because a nigga your blood don't make the nigga your family. And a lot of people understand that. I got motherfuckers that's not blood that I had mad love for. More love that I have for physical blood family because these niggas held me down in my time of need. These niggas didn't talk about behind my back. These niggas showed me love. They did everything in the quiet. They did shit in the quiet.
Facts. That's 100%.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? You should be remorseful about his homeboy, you know? Talk about he won. What did he win? What did he win? And what my sign on that one? What did you win, man?
Hold on. Now, but yo, we go, like I said, he didn't text me back no more, but I sent him the link. He get the link whenever he wants to. Like I said, we're going to be respectful, bro, but we're going to be some street niggas. We're going to keep it real, bro. We'll recognize real, bro. We up to a whack rap 100, you know what I'm saying? He a West Coast nigga, come over with East Coast nigga.
Facts.
Hold on. Let me see what Troy Ave disrespectful response to Maino. Here we go, y'all.
You know what to do. I gotta tell Troy Ave about one of the 48 laws of power that says do not go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. Now, you guys all know Troy Ave's case with Taxstone has concluded. Taxstone was found guilty of manslaughter. And like I told you guys yesterday, Troy Ave has been on his victory lap, celebrating and going at any and everybody that has ever said anything about him and the case. Now, Troy Ave did indeed take the stand and testify.
All right, part itself. For everybody that got something to say about the shit I'm saying, if you don't like it, pull the fuck up and speak your piece, yo. That's from Trife Gangsta. That's from Whack 100. That's from any of these niggas, bro.
How you pour these?
Yeah,
you a street nigga, you a gang nigga, man. Ex-Bloods, ex-Crips, all this shit. But y'all support this nigga taking a stand. He told me in the text, he said, I didn't support him taking a stand. But I'm like, yo, bro, you did because you keep, I'm just going with the facts of the court. No, you dealing with emotions, nigga. Being emotional. You can't be emotional. But y'all, here we go. Let's go to this. Hold on.
This has a lot of people feeling some kind of way. Maino was actually there that day. Unfortunately, the girl that Maino was with, Maggie, she ended up getting shot. Maino ended up speaking on the situation and said he wasn't feeling how Troy Ave was trying to spin the narrative about Taxstone going to the venue to approach him. Here's what Maino said.
Been in the dressing room that I was occupying with me and Uncle Murder. We was performing that night, or we were set to perform that night. My only issue with that is that I just don't agree with the narrative that's been put out there as if, you know, Taxstone was there to try to look for a problem. Taxstone was actually there. That man was there chilling, right? That man was there, you know, chilling, you know, enjoying the moment. And, you know, these other dudes came in there looking for a problem. These other dudes came in there with that energy, looking to try to have a moment, and the moment just didn't go their way. So, I mean, I just have I just in disagreement with the whole narrative of becoming a victim after you tried to be an aggressor.
Now, I didn't hear any kind of disrespect in that. I think Maino is just speaking his own piece and things from his own perspective. Troy Ave decided to respond in a disrespectful way, trying to clown Maino for running out. Here's what Troy Ave said.
It's a common theme. Fellow rappers always got something to say about Troy Ave, especially in New York. What I never do is, I don't comment out of nowhere. I just say no comment. That's what you need to shit say. Alright? Maino got a lot to say. I'm addressing on the fact though, so we get paid for that. That's all I do. I like to get paid for shit. No more of this shit that you want for nothing. I don't think it's personal yet, except for the personal fact that nigga shot his bitch. And he seen a lot, but how he seen so much when he ran the fuck by, he had no shoes on. He ran it by his
Everything was fake that night. The chain.
Okay, cool.
Now it looks like Troy Ave is going to have a longer response on this podcast. I'm sure Maino's not going to be happy with this response. If you ask me, I think Troy Ave is going a little too far and too hard with these responses. You don't have to try to diss everybody that speaks on the situation. Some people are just solely speaking on their own perspective. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this, man. Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. See you guys later.
All right, Chad. Now, let's check this out. This is Maino, right? Now he's talking about the situation on his live. So respectfully, we're gonna ride for Maino real quick. Here we go, y'all. This is fair use for educational purposes only.
But this, I like. I don't want to make this long. I got a couple of things to say. I don't want to get on the internet talk crazy. You know what I mean? You feel me? But this, I like the way this look. This could be like a new podcast. We could call this Back Talk. What you think? Go back to the back. Feet up. I like that new podcast on the way. I might come on YouTube, talk like how these niggas talk. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Listen, Troy Ave is a very funny guy, man. You always been funny. You always amused me. I always thought that you was comical. I never took you serious. I never thought. I never believed none of this shit. None of us ever did. We never believed you. The only person that ever thought that you was important was you, brother. You never was nobody. So I say all that to say, not to put you down, but to say to you, this narrative about people hating on you, everybody hating on you, everybody against you. I'm not against you. I don't hate on you. I've never hated on you. I never had a problem with you because guess what? You could never have been a problem.
Get down, indeed, bro.
Could have never been a problem for me. All right. So with that being said, I just want to tell you, listen, I've been holding something for you because I figured that maybe at some point you would believe so much of these tall tales about yourself that you would maybe one day I would have to put you back in your place. Because prior to this, it was all good. You was a little nigga that I met at the gas station handing out the CDs. Never seen no bands, never seen no jury, never seen none of that. But listen, who am I to judge? Everybody got a road to follow. So I never had issues with you. But now, you know, after all these bricks in his backpack, after all this talk, what cement? No, listen. After all this talk, these bricks in his backpack, you talking so crazy, and you're talking about this money, and you're talking about this jewelry and all that. Brother, you should never talk money and jewelry, please. Because I bought something for you that I've been holding. I've been keeping it on ice for a long time. You know, I'm going to show you.
Yo, this part took me out.
That's the point that I will have to put you back in your place.
This nigga reaching the ice box for the fake chain, man. How you do that?
And it's cold. Troy Ave, brother.
We kept it on real ice.
Kept it on. I've been holding this for you. You remember this is your Jesus piece. This is the Jesus piece that you wore every single day. You got up, you went to video shoots with. You got up, you put this around your neck. You went to parties with this. You went to industry events. You went to you did shows with this on. You took a lot of pictures with this on right here. Anybody that's watching this could find out that you could easily find pictures of the same chain around your neck, right? The significant thing about this chain, because I don't want people to think, oh, Maino grimy, he had his chain. This is the chain that Troy Ave was wearing when he was, got into his scuffle at Urban Plaza. And the reason why I held this chain is not because I didn't want to give it back, because I just felt like, maybe one day I would have to step on him a little bit and remind him who he really is, right? The reason why I held this chain is not because I didn't want to give it back, but the chain
Maino
is
seen
fake.
him get.
This is fake.
Maino knew he was gonna get big headed with the
chain that you wore every single day. This chain is fake. You wore this chain every fucking day, and I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, that's not his chain." He gonna say,
Nigga
"That's
say
not
you
his
ran
chain."
on my, I ran on my shoes. You ran on your chain.
They gonna say we photoshopped it. Maino came with a chain and photoshopped it because he hating on Troy Ave. I have no reason. My life's been good. I've been doing my thing. I'm cool. I'm not the greatest nigga in the world, but I'm definitely not the lowest on the totem pole. Life's been good. But yeah, the thing is this.
The reason why I'm putting this chain out is to show you that.
Salute.
You have been a liar since day one, right? You've built a small career on lies. You've built everything on lies. Any man that get up every day and put this hunk of dark-ass metal, this is fugaga. This is horrible. What is this? What, Gotti, what is this? What is this? What the fuck? This is a piece of shit. This is a piece of shit. Like any man that put this on every single day and goes out to parties, goes in bitches' faces, goes to the studio, goes to these events.
Salute, bro.
It's a liar. You're a liar. You are a liar. You have not stopped lying yet. And I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just trying to show you who you really not. Right? You said you said things, and it's like, why would you say that? Because the only thing I ever said about you was, and I didn't mean no disrespect. I just told you that, or rather, I just said that I didn't agree with the narrative that was being put out there about what took place. And I stand on that. I was there. I don't agree with the narrative. But now you got to give an explanation of why you spent your whole career wearing fake jewelry. Why what the fuck is this? And don't say it's not right, because I don't want to make another video, but the next one is going to be me hooking up with one of your homies and taking this to the jeweler to prove to everybody that it is. So I don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that. This is, anybody know me? They very rarely hear me talk. They very rarely ever hear me address niggas. You understand? I don't want to address you. This is not a beef between me and you. I'm not looking for you, right? It's not going to come to that, because we already understand what pressure is to you. What pressure is to you is that you become the prosecution star witness. We seen that. We witnessed that. I don't want no smoke with that. Cool. I'm not looking for you. This is about me giving you game. There was a time when you used to call me, right? Remember that? Remember those days? You used to say to me, big homie, yo, how you move around the industry, man? Like how you deal with all this fake shit? And I used to give you advice. I used to talk to you because you was all right. I talked to you like the little homie that you was. So I'm not gonna talk down to you like you are out, because you're not. Like I said, you can never have a problem with you, because you're not a problem for me. You couldn't do nothing with me. All right. So with that being understood,
I'm gonna give you some game. This is not about beef. This is nothing to see here, right? This is about accountability. This is about the fact that you made a decision to run down on an op or whatever it is, and you had a friend. Your friend was a very loyal brother, and you know, pursuant to your decision, your friend lost his life, and I've yet to see you have any amount of remorse for that. And brother, as a leader, we all have the responsibility to make sure that when we go out, that we make sure everybody that we wake it home safely. I've yet to hear you say, "Yo, damn man, I made that call, and some of that blood is on my hands." Right? Everybody's to blame, but you. Everybody did it, but you.
Oh,
right?
Behind the bar, what is it? 4.0, 3.0. Check this out, bro. Maino was also, now he took his chick to the hospital. He didn't take his bitch to the hospital. He took his girl to the hospital.
Maino said he was the last in the building too.
He was the last in the building. And for you to come here talking about, oh, if it was real, we want to see it. Bro, come on, man.
Facts.
You reach it, man. You reach it, bro. Come on, man. Akil Nudges, he said, I hate a liar more than I hate a thief. A thief is only after my salary. A liar is after my reality. Facts.
50.
50. That's real talk, yo.
So, because I came in on it, so Maino, or allegedly one of his peoples, end up getting your boy chain and found out it ain't real.
Maino got the chain. Maino
had the chain. About that night, Cross.
But I'm saying that was
on his part.
What I'm saying that's Troy. What I'm saying that's Troy Ave's chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. You took it out the icebox, Cross. You ain't see it take it out the icebox.
What?
I want to take ice out the icebox.
Right, for real.
Yeah, that had me dying when I seen that shit. This nigga Maino.
Man, that's crazy.
And the funny part about it is, right? Nigga Troy Ave said Maino ran out his shoes to get out the way of bullets. Nigga, I run up my shoes to get away with bullets too. That's not meant for me, nigga. But how come Banga's DNA was on the gun, Troy Ave DNA was on the gun, and Taxstone DNA was on the gun? Three different DNAs on that gun. So who shot who?
Who's gonna stay in front of bullets like that? Like this nigga's shooting all wild.
Yeah, I'm still blown about his fake chain thing. I didn't even like. I'm tripping. Like, so how did I guess?
Hold up.
So my thing is, how did he get the chain?
He had it on ice for 7 years, bro.
Okay.
I think it fell or something like that. I don't know how.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that scenario. So it fell. It ended up in his hands, and he found out that it was Fugazi.
Yeah. Troy gave him all the guns to the police.
He from the East Coast. You know, we don't do like, oh man, like, yeah, you don't wear fake. You might as well not even wear it if you're gonna wear it fake.
And then
we got my brother John Muhammad in the middle. John.
Salute, John.
Hey, John, what up?
John, Brooklyn nigga originally. Me and Jersey nigga were here, Brooklyn nigga originally.
Tell him, John.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Chain on that.
All this shit crazy, bro. I can hear you. You break it up. For sure. You break it up. What you say, bro? For sure. You break it up. You got your earpiece on the side? You break it up. You break it up bad. You sound like you're in the Matrix. Huh?
He probably got to come out and come back in.
Come out, come back in. Yeah, check this out. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's listen to what Maino had to say about the situation. Then we go here with Whack 100 and Trife Gangsta had to say. You know, Trife just hit me your shit, bro. You heard?
And I want you to listen to me very carefully. No, I'm the type of nigga that if I run into a nigga that I got an issue with, yeah, I'm gonna get with it, right? But the difference between me and you is that I'm gonna stand on whatever it is, right? You can't make that decision, right? And when the decision don't go your way, you cry victim. This is what the issue is. You're crying victim. You're saying, oh, he did this. Oh, niggas tried to assassinate me. Niggas, haters wanted to kill me. I'm a superhero. I took the gun and shot at. That's not true. You didn't take the gun. The gun was tossed. That's okay. All right. Follow me. Follow me. You didn't take the gun. The gun was tossed. So follow me. Right. There's a sense of accountability that you should have when you're dealing with your friends losing their lives, right? Because I never want to put my friend in a situation where he loses his life and then I got to face his brother. Because if I did, if it was me, then I would be in his family's face with a different attitude. I wouldn't be sitting in jail making rhymes, rapping over the phone, none of that. Because it would be a little bit deeper for me if this was a friend of mine, right? So the real truth is that you're not saying is that because of your decision, your friend died, brother. Unfortunately, and now you're making videos about why I have something to say. Well, here's what people don't know. You was in a courtroom mentioning my name.
Yo,
right?
the Black Mass, facts.
And I know why he was mentioning my name, because I finally figured out what your issue is with me, right? You know what his issue is with me? His issue with me is that, because first of all, let me tell you what he said in court. He said, Maino was running back and forth. This is what he said on the stand. Maino was going back and forth, not caring whether Banga was dead or alive. And I understand why you said that, because when you came out the room, and you was like, somebody help me pick him up. I had told Rick, nah, don't lift him up, don't lift him up. And I think that he took that as if I was like, fuck this nigga. But I wasn't. And I know he never really been in no real shit before, but any nigga that really been in some gunplay, I understand this though. When somebody get hit, you don't move them, right? You don't move them because you don't know where you hit at. And let's be real, we 4 flights up. Where you gonna take them down the steps? So that was, I think, what the underlying issue was of why he got on the stand and brought my name up and why he got this, because I've been seeing little sneak shit.
Maino ain't running now. They from the same hood, aren't they?
But it don't matter because it's relevant to him though.
This is weird.
Even little sneaky little shit, saying little sneak shit. Oh, his girl got hit and he ain't do nothing. And here's another thing: when you never really been involved with no real gunplay, and you never really, come on, this guy's like what a good kid to come from a decent home, right? We never heard of, we don't know nothing about these other stories. We don't know nothing about no drug dealing. We don't know no niggas that know him, none of that, right? So I get that he don't really understand, and the people that he talking to don't understand, because guess what? When you're growing up and you playing with them pistols, you're gonna have some issues, right? I personally hit 2 of my niggas by mistake. We friends to this day because the intent wasn't there, right? You know I wasn't trying to hurt him, right? But that's all street shit, right? When you talking about this specific case right here, let's be honest, you got 3-4 niggas fighting over one pistol, and it go off, and other people getting hit, right? Those bullets wasn't meant for them, right?
Facts, Ja.
You talking about, oh man, you left the girl. Nigga, I was the last person in the place. I was the last person. I was the last rapper in Urban Plaza, bro. If I watched all you niggas leave. I watched you frantic. I watched all you niggas leave. I watched Tax leave. I watched everybody leave. But you know why? You know why I was the last one there? Because for people that don't understand, Urban Plaza is not a club. It's a concert hall. I was there to perform. If anybody finds the flyer from Urban Plaza, they will see that me and Uncle Murder names was on the bill. Now, Urban Plaza is a concert hall, not a club. We were in the green room, right? The waiting area, right? It's two rooms. It's the room that me and Uncle Murder is occupying, and then there's a adjoining room that T.I. is in. 85% of the people that was in that room was with us. That was with me. I had maybe 15, 20 people with me. I made sure that all my guys was out, right? So now, when the whole shit happened, we the only niggas running back. We the only niggas running back. Where was I going? I couldn't leave the girl. I stayed to the end. Niggas, yo, man, come on, let's go. I can't leave Shorty because she here with me. So we got 80. We made sure we got 80. We got everybody that came with us, and I stayed to the end. I stayed so long that the fucking cops was there. And then I had to sneak out because they was looking for statements. Hey, what did you see? I ain't see nothing. I heard shots. I got the fuck out of there. I'm not a police. I'm not trained to run towards gunplay. You know? I say all that to say this though, like the narrative and the lies is just flowing, it's just ongoing, right? And right, so we stayed. I was the last rapper on the scene, the last rapper. Paramedics was there by the time I left. They took Shorty. We got 80 down the steps. He was going. Everybody was going. Everybody was going. All you niggas was going. Nobody was in the building. All you niggas was gone. Because the police was trying to keep us in there, I had to sneak out. Fuck out of here. I'm not giving these niggas no statement. And I went to the hospital, and that was that. And I talked about all this shit on you know, throughout the years, right? But like I said, it's not a beef between me and you, brother. I don't beef with niggas that wear shit like this. This is stupid. This is stupid. And it's even more stupid for you to try to make yourself believe or make anybody else believe that you this nigga that you're not. Come on, man. We all too old to be beefing on the internet, my nigga. We all too grown for that. Right? This ain't that. This is not that. You not that. So this is not that. And I don't take nothing away from your manhood. You holding yourself down. You defending yourself. It's all cool. You on your hustle. I always liked your hustle. I have nothing against you. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Right? We're not gonna continue to go back and forth about what my opinion is. Right? My opinion is a fact. You niggas came in with the energy.
Yo, behind the bar. Nobody, anytime y'all, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
It's my time.
I'm not saying you're wrong for having the energy. I'm saying just what it is.
He went on
so
his other
channel. The energy, stand on the energy. Your reasons for telling. Your reasons for getting on the stand is because what? It's for two reasons. One, you wanted to get out of that situation with the guns that you was caught with, right? So that was your inspiration and your motivation for getting on the stand. Also, what a lot of people don't know is that in order for you to win that lawsuit that you got in, you got to be a victim. Oh, we know about all that. Yeah, anything we know about that. We know about that too. We know about that. We know about that. You have this. You trying to pursue a lawsuit. So that in order to win the lawsuit, you can't be you can't be a perp. You got to prove that you was a victim, right? And you worked out a deal with the DA, right? To get I don't know, he recommended 1 year when you was facing.
Yo, behind the bar. Jump on the stream, bro. Speak your talk, man. I don't shut nobody down, bro.
Yeah, speak your speech, man.
Hit the link, bro. Come on in here.
Don't be saying wild unintelligent shit on the comments. Come speak your speech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not forget Taxstone was at the show before Troy Ave pulled up, and somebody alerted Troy Ave of his presence. Who was that? T.I. T.I. alerted Troy Ave of his presence, right? He'll go behind the bar.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
What's good,
Salute,
bro?
Yo, salute, man.
Salute. So here's how I look at it, man. Everybody's focusing on the fake chain thing, and we understand. And BTB, out of all people, should understand how these industry niggas, these rappers, is fake, because he's around a lot of them. You know what I mean? So this shouldn't even surprise him that he got a fake chain. What I'm wondering about is why nobody's focused on the fact that, first of all, the nigga Maino, not mad at the nigga that shot his girl. It doesn't make any sense. According to what they're saying, that the nigga Taxstone's the one who shot his girl. So if Taxstone shot his girl, why he mad at Troy Ave for it?
Check this out. How do we know Taxstone the one that shot his girl? Because it was 3 other DNAs.
Exactly.
It was Taxstone DNA.
You going off hearsay, my guy.
And it was Banga's DNA on the gun.
When
you DNAs on the gun.
Yep.
And what was the whole altercation about? Think about that.
And the whole thing is this, he was with that girl. That ain't his wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He felt responsible for her at that time, but it don't mean like, they was in a whole situation.
I mean, Btbtv just said that was his girl and everything like that. What you talking about?
That was his chick for the day.
Yeah.
So if that's his chick for the day, then why? I said exactly that. Then that's his bitch at the end of the day, right?
No, it ain't.
We don't crazy.
No, but what's the point though?
What you mean?
My point is, a real man ain't gonna leave his girl laying there bleeding and pick up.
He didn't leave the girl. He didn't leave the girl, man.
Not really, no.
He didn't just leave his girl. He left his shoe and his shirt. He ran out the room naked, my nigga.
That's what Troy Ave said. Troy Ave's a fucking liar.
No. Respectfully.
So how did he get the chain if he ran out the room?
Let me answer your question. If you go back to the Angie Martinez interview he did six years ago, he says he left his shoes and his shirt in the green room and was out of there, my nigga.
So what? He just said that.
Don't so what me, my nigga. If I give you a fact, don't so what me.
That's not his wife. You talking about he left her, nigga? He not responsible for her like that. You, bro. You obviously
went to the hospital. And went to the hospital. Well, he stayed till the police came.
Yeah, that's after the police. That's after it's a safe zone, and he
so
go
what
back.
Was he supposed to do? So what was
my nigga? I'm not leaving my wife or my kids in the room seeing them.
So what would you have done? Hold on. Behind the bar, what would you have done? Let him say what he would have done. What would you have done?
I would have made sure that I would have made sure about my wife and kids.
How though?
Your wife or your
how would you have done that?
What are you talking about?
What you mean?
How would you have done that?
Any real man ain't gonna leave their wife sitting there bleeding out and running and picking up a chain, my nigga. Nigga picked up a chain but couldn't pick up his girl, my nigga. Think about it. Think about it.
That don't make no sense, bro.
Think
about what you said.
Think about it.
That shit don't make sense. Y'all argument is that his safety is at. Y'all argument is that his safety is at 2 point, but he had time to pick up a chain.
Where you from behind the bar?
It don't matter. I'm from Africa, my nigga. It don't matter.
Because I need to know how you came up. Because you need to know the difference between a wife and fucking a bitch. You need to know the difference between a wife and
big difference.
No, I said bitch in the live chat, and then Btbtv corrected me, and I got timed out for calling her a bitch.
Your wife, nigga, you supposed to catch a
what?
Bullet for your wife.
This nigga
fucking as a
it ain't that
rapper,
serious,
groupie,
man.
all he wanted to do was all right. She got to the hospital, but that was that. So you need to tell me if you met a chick that just wanted to fuck and you just met her 15 minutes ago and she got in your car and the nigga shoot your car up, you gonna jump in front of the bullet?
Exactly.
Okay, so all right, all that, like I said, Btbtv.
That's the same situation. Can you answer that question?
I'm trying to answer the question. Btbtv corrected me earlier and said, no, that's not his bitch, that's his wifey, that's his girl. He corrected me on that. So which one is it? Which one is it? All right, so now that I got that out the way, why was it important when bullets are flying for that nigga to see the chain, pick it up, put it in his pocket, then run?
You probably seen the chain after. What are you talking about?
But you're going,
The nigga said he was the last one in the concert.
But you're going off what he's saying. He's not going to incriminate. Somebody might have got the chain, my nigga. Like what we're saying is, what he's saying is, if the chain is, what he's saying is, if the chain is fake, how you gonna respect a nigga if he talking about how he getting money and his chain is fake? That's what he came at saying. How you gonna believe a nigga like that?
Ain't got nothing to do with what you're talking about, right?
Y'all so worried about nigga trinkets, nigga. A fake chain, that's not trinkets. That's common. No, that's very common on these rappers.
Nah, that ain't common.
Y'all must not watch Busters.
He right. A lot of artists running around with fake jewelry.
Thank you.
In the version of what they saying it is. However, what Maino is saying this. Maino's saying you put in the front. You perpetrating a fraud.
My nigga.
No. Hold on. Let's speak factual. I just complimented a statement that you made, which is true. Being in the industry for 30 years, I've seen a lot of it. A lot of men don't want to expose their real wealth by jewelry, so they do wear mock jewelry or a moissanite or white sapphire instead of diamonds. However, what Maino is addressing is the personality that Troy Ave has always projected, and now he's rescinded on who he should be. I want to say something real. When it comes to this street life, man, we got to stop acting like we in the movie, bro. Real talk. Because Brooklyn, we fighters. And that moniker was made in the 70s and the early 80s. So niggas then had more honor and respect in the street, and we wasn't cowardly. So the gun was the last resort. Now these niggas picking up a gun and niggas ain't fighting. So all you see, you can't tell me a nigga gonna stand there and let a nigga fire on him and he ain't gonna run or move when he ain't got a gun.
Come on, dog.
See, so let's stop acting like niggas is bulletproof.
And she wasn't a target.
Niggas ain't. I was shooting a nigga and I got shot twice, bro. In both instances, bro, I was shooting at a nigga while a nigga was shooting at me. So let's stop acting as if you ain't got no gun. You gonna stand there and be like, rah, 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 with a blast at. You're not. You're gonna get the fuck out of the way, just like your human instinct gonna give you, because self-preservation is the first law of nature. So you ain't gonna just sit there. You damn real I'm gonna run out of my shoe and run out of my shirt, nigga, to get away from that fire. Because you can respect the gun. You can respect the gun, but you better fear the bullet.
I respect that. Can I respond respectfully?
True.
So it depends on who the person is that got shot that makes you run, or no matter who it was, you're gonna run no matter what. Does that matter?
Yo, bro.
It's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me answer.
What's wrong with this nigga, man? How did he know she got shot?
What I'm saying is based on human instinct. We're not speaking hyperbole or speculation. We're speaking fact. Human instinct.
Yo, John, let me say one thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't care if it's my kids, my mother, or my wife. When both start firing, your first instinct is to jet off. You might grab the person with you. You move. They gotta be on the same instinct you to move. Get down.
My instinct as a father is to take a bullet for my kids. So you and I different, my nigga.
I got a question. How much combat have you been in, my brother? How much gunplay have you been in the street?
None.
Yeah, see, that's my point. I've been doing this since I was 13.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is this: it's called combat readiness or combat preparedness, and that's what you deal with. The first instinct is to secure yourself, and if you don't have a gun, when he got a gun and he using it, see, ain't a nigga in this world, bro, can make me rescind back down from a fight. I've done it in the street and I've done it professionally. A nigga in the world ain't gonna make me run from that. But you best believe I've been shot twice, bro. And the first time I got shot, I didn't have a gun. The second time I swore I was gonna have a gun the next time, and I did. And I shot a nigga and his brother shot me. So it's real when you're in the field, man. All that speculation we got about what we're gonna do, that's emotional banter. Because in reality, when them bullets fly, everybody going. Now, when you see your wife go down, you're going to have a reaction to that. Maino stayed until the paramedics got there to get to the girl. Then he went to the hospital. We can't ask for much more of that man, because anything that Troy Ave and them did to it, Maino ain't going to be telling you, me, or anybody else on the internet like I won't. My whole plan for him is with me and him. And that's what a real gangster do. We don't tell people what we do. We just do it. And people find out that it's done and they don't know who did it. That's a real gangster. And that's why I never went back to prison after doing that 6 years.
And you made a good point there.
And even
You
to
made a good point there,
piggyback
but
off of, even to piggyback off what Josh said, the way you said, I get what you're saying, but let's flip it the other side. Then why is the fact that your boy made a video standing on the courtroom steps and he has not once even said anything about his own homeboy that he put in the same situation when it never went that way? If him protecting his homeboy, protecting him, and he never once mentioned that. So what about that?
And I hear you, and I agree with you on that one. But what's the point of this dude Maino making a statement after the verdict is already done? He might as well have taken a stand, my nigga.
That's not making a
Well,
statement.
but he's talking in rebuttal to Troy Ave. Troy Ave spoke on him first, and he just rebutting to it. Like he said, nigga, you ain't a danger because you ain't a problem for me. You ain't on my level on any level, whether it's your street money or this rap game. So I'm not even going to step off. As I tell everybody, bro, a king is always a king as long as he's sitting on his throne. Whenever a king step off the throne to address a peasant, he become a peasant. And that's real.
Let me ask somebody.
And that's what Maino was showing.
Hold up, y'all. I want y'all to hear something real quick. Now, this is when Trife Gangsta just text me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I'm gonna tell you shit.
Why don't he come on, bro? Why don't you come on, bro? Just come on and speak to let the people know the truth from your perspective.
He said, I was like, pull up, bro, because he's texting me. I was like, pull up, bro. And he said, I would have, had you not been disrespectful of my handle, attaching my name to snitcher is a major disrespect. Like I told her, bro, you attach yourself to Troy Ave snitcher. So that's pretty much you disrespecting yourself.
Nah, that's different.
Hey, boy, nothing you doing is disrespectful, bro. When you disrespect a man, you tell him you disrespecting him. If you tell a man you're not disrespecting him, then bro, accept that. Come on and defend your word, defend your name, bro. And that's the only thing a man should do. So let's stop this text game, bro. If everybody else done came on and spoke ill about you, or you feel as though these brothers have disrespect you, come speak your piece so you can correct them or be corrected.
Boring.
Let's not hide behind that, man.
The truth can never be disrespect, yo. The truth.
See, Troy Ave running around talking, all that fucking talking. That's what niggas been doing for the last 20 years, bro. Niggas keep talking. Troy Ave should have never been in that fucking courtroom, nigga. Because if we in the street, we handle it in the street. If we gonna get the only way you gonna get the cops to help you, nigga. The only way you gonna get the cops to help you, nigga, is another motherfucker that brung the cops in unbeknownst to you. But you ain't supposed to be talking nothing in the street, nigga. You ain't supposed to be talking to no cops. I don't know nothing because I'm going to handle my own handle. That's the rule of the street, but the street ain't.
You got to go to White Daddy. You got to go to White Daddy now when shit don't turn you away. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, Btbtv, what is the protocol when you protecting one of your clients, the celebrities and shit like that, when fire?
And what he wasn't a bodyguard, bro. Stop that narrative.
No. He's actually born. What's the protocol and security when securing an artist? Murder is the protocol.
First, the protocol is you take your client from out of a situation they can get itself into. You're in a diffuse situations. You're not there to punch somebody in the face, punch another person in the face because the client said, do your thing.
Yeah, it wasn't no real security. It was homeboy security. Protecting the bag. It's different.
Bro, even homeboy security, even you security of a street here, nigga, your job is to keep the boss out of trouble, out the line of fire. And the escalate situation, not to
the first job of security is to make a determination whether or not a person should go in that environment or not.
Right.
That's the first job of security.
Let's take it away. And let's take it away from security. Let's go street. The first job is to protect the bag at all times. Protect the bag when the time they leave to the time they come home. That's your bag. You eat off this bag. So that
you know the problem with that, Cross. You know the problem with that, Cross. Niggas that's put in that position are yes men, and most of them don't know the difference on how to protect the bag. If they did, they would have their own bag, and that's the problem with niggas, man. That's the problem with niggas. Niggas get around these niggas and they become so subservient, suckers for the nigga that's pushing the bag. Nah, nigga, you a man like I'm a man. And if we ain't in this together as brothers, nigga, I'm getting my own so I can listen to myself. You ain't gotta listen to me. And that's the purpose for professional bodyguards, bro. Professional security ain't gotta listen to none of that shit. Nigga, I'm being paid by the hierarchy. And you're not allowed to do that.
Hold on. And Maino said, Troy Ave there, take the gun. He said he want to put it out there. He said, well, the gun shut off, the gun jammed.
He tossed it. He tossed
the gun. And Troy Ave.
Yeah. Years ago, I heard that shit too. Years ago, when I was watching this whole case, they said that the nigga tossed the gun. That's why he wasn't completely behind the nigga when he was shooting. You know what I'm saying? That's the only logical explanation for that. So
yo, you know what's deep though? Who go to a show, bro, strapped? See, the artist don't go to a show strap. He there to perform. Yeah, Maino there to perform. See, all of them other people there perform. Like Maino said, he had 15 dudes with him. They got out.
Hey, hold on, Debo to God. A real nigga, once you pop your gun jam, you throw that shit because you don't want that shit on you, on your person.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't do nothing with it.
That nigga Troy Ave took it up, started busting it, and then kept it all the way to the hospital. You didn't even stash it after you busted. Nah, nigga.
So y'all don't think that Maino was grimy for trying to steal his friend's chain and not let him know about it?
He didn't steal his chain.
That wasn't his friend.
Yeah,
and the chain was from Banga anyways.
They did music together. They hung out together. All that shit. How they not friends, my nigga?
That's a music friendship.
That's a business relationship, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the Angie Martinez interview, Angie Martinez said, "What's going on with you and Troy Ave? Y'all cool?" He was like, "Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, blah blah blah."
Well, of course he gonna say that. He gonna that's street talk.
That's the point I'm trying to make to everybody on the panel, my nigga. This shit is fake. Everybody in the industry thinks it's fake.
You can't tell.
How is that fake?
No, not when it come to lingo, when it come, you might see somebody say, man, I got bro. Listen, that's like in Chicago, for example, right? The drill stuff. They sit there and have a conversation. I got homies that have a conversation with their ops on a FaceTime and tell them how much they appreciate them, but that's not real. It's all that's street.
It's not real. The niggas is
fake. Wait a minute. I'm saying real, meaning as in you got to be able to decipher the fake from the real. There are real people out there. When we speak and behind the scenes, there are the people that's in the forefront are the entertainers. Don't forget that. But the real G's are in the background making moves. Right. So again, that's all I'm saying. So the lingo, somebody can say something to you like you my homie, but in real life, you know, they beefing with their ops. You know, that's the irony in it. It's just to play off of what people think, but in real life, that's what you got to be able to decipher. You can't just get caught.
I don't even think Maino's beefing with Troy Ave. Like he said, Troy Ave ain't got nothing for him. I don't even think it's beef like that. I just think
it never was
Troy Ave.
Well,
that nigga play with his alter ego.
It's beef, but here's the thing: it's beef. It's beef. But he's saying you're not built like that. That's all he's saying. He's saying, man, I don't see it as built beef, but I'm with it. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't change the fact that if he see him on spot or one of the players see him on the spot, that it'll go a different way. That stays off the internet. The internet don't got nothing to do with that after the fact. Exactly. You just letting them know, I got your chain and I'm letting you know you're not built like that. Quit acting like that. But guess what? I ain't got no hate towards you. We all know what that means. That means,
he said when you start putting pressure on them, you become the star witness for the
Come on, man.
And you know what? But Maino came to the game. Maino came to the game being grimy. He even beat up a legend like Little C's for no reason. You know what I mean?
Motherfucking legend.
Get this nigga the fuck out of here, man.
No.
Get this nigga the fuck out of here, right?
When I think that was a lie. What did I lie?
Didn't you see that though, right? That's that part right there.
Hold on, Lil C's is not a legend, dog. Biggie wrote his rhyme.
He is a legend.
Right. He may be legendary in that man's eyes, which is respectful. However, he got beat up. See? So where was Little C's fight game at, nigga? See where your knuckle game at? And hey, when you take that loss on the chin, keep it moving, nigga. That was a good experience.
That he beat him up for no reason. Nigga, Maino's a grimy nigga. Was clout
Nah.
chasing.
It's always That's why you like Maino, because he beat up little C.
Yeah, it's always a reason, fam. Nobody walks around and just beat
nobody don't walk around beating nobody up, man.
He beat him up to impress Lil' Kim, my nigga, because they was Lil' Kim and Lil' C was beefing, my nigga.
Yeah, right. That's what I said.
Yeah, because the nigga told. Don't you understand?
And what
the
nigga
told? If that's the case,
all the niggas that's telling.
Why did Maino have Little C's on his show?
Yo, why you like everybody that's telling though? I want to know
Little
that.
C's pulled the Troy out, nigga.
Nigga, Maino apologized to Little C's last year on his Kitchen Talk show. So
That's
what we
because
doing?
he matured, bro. It's about
exactly.
Bro, once you beat a nigga ass, when you beat a nigga ass, you ain't trying to like go back and beat up on.
No, hold up, y'all. Listen, it's the difference between being grimy and standing on principles. You got niggas that
well, keep the same energy. If you're gonna stay on principle, fuck that nigga for life. Don't kiss his ass. Last year on the show.
That's for the public.
That's
exactly.
gangster.
Fake, my nigga.
That's gangster.
Fake.
Nah, you got it messed up. You got shit twisted.
Yeah, let me say something to that real quick, bro. What we have to do is start being men. And when you a man, bro, and you do something wrong and a nigga handle your ass because of it, now that shit is over. We supposed to get out of our emotions and deal with logic moving forward.
Exactly.
So for niggas running around keep talking about, I got a problem with him. How the fuck you got a problem with him, bro? When you've been living for years after the problem.
Exactly.
You ain't really got no problem with him, nigga. You just holding on to emotionals, and that's some bitch shit.
Like
that's some
female
tendencies. That's female tendencies. Men should deal with each other.
DJs if they don't play his music, my nigga. That nigga's a grimy nigga, my nigga.
That's called business.
That's not business. That's not business. That's street shit.
You know what?
No. You don't know.
Never hear it, Tayola.
That's not business. That's extortion, my nigga. What are you talking about?
What is extortion?
Extortion where?
Forcing somebody to do something that they don't want to do. It's called extortion, my nigga.
No,
if you don't do it, I'm gonna hurt you.
Yo, this nigga's from Wisconsin.
Can't nobody make a nigga do nothing he don't want to do or
Yo, where
he's
you
scared
from,
to
bro?
do, bro. You can't make nobody do nothing, bro.
Hold up. He said my language, boy. He said my language, extortion. I've been an extortionist for a long time in the street and prison. It's business. Extortion is a factor.
Yeah, what is dude talking about? Right down, Rob.
Yo, let me ask you something.
Yo, put on these chats, man. These chats will tell you how you sound.
Let me ask you a question, yo.
Yeah.
Yo. So what you think about Jojo Capone?
Oh, I don't really know much about him a little bit, but I know he's the managed artist back like that.
He was a friendly extortioner. He tried to extort Cameron and Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He tried to get
John Gotti was a friendly.
Jimmy wasn't going for
extortion. There's a lot of them was a friendly
extortion. You got aggressive extortionists and you got passive extortionists, bro. And they both use the same tool to get the same thing. It's an act of business.
Business to me, man. That's criminal. You know what I mean? But
I
hear
you listen.
Y'all making this nigga's an agent.
No, listen. No, but you know
this nigga's an agent.
It's legal.
No, hold on. It is legal. Hold on. It is legal because you know what Josh said? Josh said that's how the music industry is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's legal.
It's cutthroat, nigga. If a nigga drops a bag on you and say, "Yo, you gotta come with it," you better come with it. If you in the streets, wherever. That's how it goes.
This is called Btbtv, nigga. We bully the bullies. You know why? Because that's an act of extortion. When you passively bully someone into doing or giving you what you want.
Hold on.
You call friendly extortion.
When I hear bully the bully, when I hear the term bully the bully, that means somebody I'm protecting people from bullies. Maino is a fucking bully, my nigga.
Hold on.
Okay, so
what's the
first on the bully?
What's the first protection that you give a victim that's being bullied? The knowledge of self-defense, nigga. Because the bully run away when you fight. That's why we bully the bullies. We fighters. See, we beat a bully ass. Because you come around here with that bully shit, we put you in your
knock
place,
you the fuck
bully,
out.
like
Drop you on your head.
man. So if you're really a man, you better hold your own, Troy Ave. See? Because, nigga, I'm coming around. And when I come around, I ain't even got to say nothing. All I got to do is act a certain way, nigga, and you're going to be subservient to me. You're going to be feel inferior to me.
See what happened?
Let me say something behind the bar. What happened to Tekashi with some sucker shit? Them niggas with some cowards who jump.
Yo, get this nigga out of here. Get this nigga out of here, yo. I told you he's an agent.
Got 3 men over 250 pounds pouncing on a nigga that's 100.
This nigga's an agent.
That wasn't a fair fight. Are y'all kidding me?
No, listen, bro. You got to remember that didn't have nothing to do with our culture. That was him hating on the Puerto Rican person. He got his ass whooped because he said he was not. He was messing in our port. We can't, bro. We don't get that credit for that. No, Tekashi 6ix9ine got his ass whooped because again, you running your mouth, and if you gonna run your mouth, bro, you got to be able to defend yourself.
Back it up.
Run your mouth into a fist.
Word up. Nigga, you run your mouth back. That's why nigga should watch what he say. See, Troy Ave got on that fucking stand. Ain't nobody could. You can't get around that, bro. When a nigga get on that stand, like Troy Ave and Lil Season them did, you can't get away from that. Remember, Kim did a bid a year in the feds for that shit. See, when a nigga tell you ain't got no credit around here no more, bro. So stop playing like you do.
This nigga's caping for all the rats, dog.
Said that him taking the stand and what happened to him had nothing to do.
Behind the bar, you can't be caping for all these rats, dog. Come on, dog.
But hold on. But when Tekashi got jumped, it had nothing to do with him taking the stand.
It's not even.
Yes, it does, nigga.
What Tekashi talk shit, and if you talk shit, you gotta be able to fight, bro.
It's called
You gotta be able to fight, man.
Fam.
Yeah, boy, who is this nigga? You're slack. You're slack. Who is this nigga?
If I'm talking gangster shit, you're not gonna catch me by myself in the gym on a treadmill. Come on, fam. Like you can't say that you talk.
Hold on. With some booty shorts on and a puffy
Come on, bro. With some training shoes on. Talking shit.
Man, you can't talk shit to me with rainbow hair, bro.
Period.
Your motherfucking life, nigga. Because you already fucked up.
Yeah, we don't get the credit for that, dog. Salute to them. The Puerto Ricans got his ass. It ain't had nothing to do with us on that one. Because again, you keep running your mouth. So
he lucky he was in public. Because he wasn't in public, the Puerto Ricans probably would have raped his ass.
They probably would have. I'm pretty much sure they would have. I'm pretty much sure that would have happened just for the gram. That would have happened. And like I said, back to what he said. And like I'm saying, like you got to respect. Here's the thing with Maino, whether you like it or not. Maino got on there. That's a gentleman. That's a gangster. That's a gentleman. He not no bully. He got on there and he just explained his story because you know why? It shouldn't get after this. It shouldn't get no further than this. This is what he's saying. That's all he's saying.
No. He telling us that, but I know Maino like I know me.
Well, we know that. I gotta say this.
When he see him, right.
You gonna knock him out.
That's why he kept it with maturity and experience.
Exactly.
Give nobody no evidence to use.
Exactly.
See, when I break his face, though, you niggas gonna hear about it, but you're not even gonna hear me say anything of malice towards you. You know evidence.
What I'm saying.
The real Brooklyn way.
No evidence.
Shout out to
Brooklyn. Basically, what he's saying is, be on your square when you see me or you see anybody, because guess what? You should have never spoke. You should have never spoke on my name. So that's cool. That's like in what we do, you know, behind the scenes. If me and Born or
Troy Ave would understand. And go ahead, Cross.
We're going to address it on the phone, and after whatever happens after we get off the phone, then it just happens what happens. It is what it is. Nobody's mad because we understand. If there's understanding, then there should be no problem out there. So anything after that, you just own what you own, and I'm on what I'm on, and they just leave it like that.
And let me say something. Let me say some funny shit real quick, right? So we all here talking about this shit, right? But we got to understand that this nigga Troy Ave been making songs on the court steps after ratting dissing a person. This motherfucker, he started the whole situation. He came there looking for a fight. He came there looking for the drama.
Yep.
So, like I said, I'm gonna say this one time. Yo, me and Trife was just texting back and forth, right? This punk ass nigga scared to pull up to speak his piece. Nigga got the number. Y'all know he got my number. I ain't gonna lie ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, that don't make sense. That don't make sense, man.
Speak,
Stop
bro.
that shit. Stop that shit, bro. If you online and listening to us, man, come on, bro. Like damn, like isn't his name Gangsta?
Yeah, and the fact that, and let's even keep it.
Come on, man. That's the bullshit. We gotta stop.
Right, we can keep it all the way up being. We'll mute up and you and Born, and we won't even say nothing. If you feel like you need to, if you feel like you need, we'll get off and let you and Born speak. So therefore, again, at the end of the day,
That's a good idea.
The problem is
intimidated by all of us on here. I agree with that one. I'm gonna drop down.
I ain't about no intimidation, man. Come on, nah, my nigga, we gangsters here. Ain't no intimidation now.
I was about to say, Cross, that's commendable. That's commendable. We are men amongst men here. So when we speaking about something amongst men, let's be men. Speak to the men to defend your name. Because ain't nobody from Maine to Miami can say something bad about Jakim, nigga, and I don't address it verbally if I'm not in front of you physically. So we on the internet, bro. Just pull up and explain what we got a misunderstanding on so we can know. Correct us, because we not here. We don't got no bias. We're just entertaining the subject.
This is what he told me again. I'm going to tell you what he told me again. I told him to pull up. He said, I would have had you not been disrespectful with my handle. Attaching my name to snitches is major disrespect. Bro, I attached your name to Troy Ave snitching. I had nothing but respect for you until you co-signed that dude.
Man.
We're street niggas, so we come up and speak your piece. My word is bond. We'll be respectful. He's a co-sign. Send me where I co-sign. Niggas all over Clubhouse and YouTube. You co-sign this nigga, bro. Taking a stand. The only thing I said is this. I said, yo, I don't feel sorry for him or his mother because you knew your brother was a gangster. Banga was banging niggas. They blood niggas. They put hands on niggas. They put niggas' sons and daughters in the dirt. So how can you be mad because it happened to your brother? That's called karma.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's called karma.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back to you either way you look at it.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be an activist. He was supposed to be an activist, right? When his brother was out there banging, you weren't talking to your brother and telling him, "Yo, stop that shit." You know what I'm saying? You weren't trying to pull his coat and say, "Yo, get away from these rappers."
Now listen, this nigga was on a radio station.
Nah.
Talking about, listen, this nigga was on a
Can't do
radio. Listen, hold up, listen. This nigga was on a radio station talking about, oh, we knew Troy Ave was there. That's where they went because they knew he was there. T.I. told him that nigga was there. He knew Taxstone was there. That's why they went because they knew Taxstone was there. T.I. called Troy Ave like, yo, that nigga
Exactly. So y'all went there knowing that the nigga was there. Brought the burners. They say don't bring no burners to
Okay. I got a question to ask you guys, and this is something since we debating back and forth. So knowing that was your homeboy that ended up losing his life, you know, R.I.P. to him, rest in heaven. My thing is, what has Troy Ave do for his? What has he done anything for his family to help support his family in his time
as far as remorse, yeah, exactly. This nigga don't look like he's remorseful at all.
I'm talking about compensation. I'm talking about compensation or any money. Has he been paying? Has he helped out the family? His kids?
Hey, Cross, you really gotta start looking at his success. Whether his success is a bunch of marketing and props or real success. See, when you run it, see a lot of the fake chains and all of that stuff.
They want to promote the
all of that stuff is indicative of fronting. That's indicative of fronting.
The year of the rat.
And Maino addressed it. Maino said, man, you don't have the success of the money. You just got popularity. And I keep telling niggas, man, image over integrity rules now. So when you don't have no integrity, you can run around with a fake image until somebody expose you. When you get exposed, now the people that believed in you, they say the person that exposed you is hating. And that's the mentality that we have. So the street ain't got no rules no more, bro.
You know what it is, Cross, you know what it is? Victims compensation. That's what it is. The nigga's he's gonna go sue Irving Plaza, get a bunch of money, and then that's probably what he's gonna square up. That's probably what they're betting on, you know? That's crazy, bro.
Yo, that's
That
crazy.
nigga's looking for the victim's conversation.
See, how dudes with a villain name tag on try to play the victim. See that?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
deep. That's deep, bro.
That victim's comp is good money.
And before you get started, God, I keep seeing.
And then he's gonna sue them too.
Pin the last thing on there because I keep seeing them keep putting that. Nobody's saying what we're saying is okay. Let's say Tax did do it. Okay, I see the last pin that was on there. Let's say Tax did do it. Right? Does that still go against what it comes to when it comes to his homeboy and he telling his homeboy to go over there and do it? Okay, even if Tax did it, my thing is Troy's not owning up to what he said.
Bro, I ain't seen it in years, man. It was crazy. Kids in here.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Troy's not owning up to what he said. It's true. You're right.
That's all I'm saying. Keep saying.
Where's the song that says R.I.P. Banga? You know, where's R.I.P. Banga song? Where's all that?
Well, he keeps saying
You know what
stop.
But you want to dance? Yeah.
He's saying on the thing, stop trying to blame, take the blame off Tax. Nobody's trying to take the blame off Tax because it took the two beats to start. There's nobody's blame. But again, accountability is everything. If you're going to account Tax for it, it has to go both ways, bro. That's all we're saying.
Recordings just got better.
Yeah, I want you to hear this. I'm about to play this shit real quick with y'all. This is yo, and Banga came up here talking on this shit too. This was yesterday.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
So you should have came up on the panel, man. It would have been
we
some
back
good
with another
dialogue.
one, man. I know y'all seen what fabric this, and he don't want to get to the content. We'll
Is to show you that
you got the link drop.
You've been a liar.
The link is in there. The link is in there.
Right? You built
I'll put it back in there.
Small career on lies. You built everything on lies. Any man that get up every day and put this hunk of dark ass metal. This is gaga. This is horrible. You can't.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's Maino talking. I guess what did Troy? But look, what did Troy say back to him? Like, nephew, you gonna play it? We gotta play it right. So Maino came out a couple days ago and said, "Yo, Troy, you was never charged."
This nigga's a real chatty patty.
Got up there and told because you got caught with them two. You told to save yourself. You had nothing. They never charged you with the body because his girlfriend got Maino's girl was there. She got that night, right? So I guess from that, he's like, "Yo, nigga, like you wasn't like you was like clearing yourself of the body. You was never charged with the body. You got caught with two, so you took the stand to clear you know to keep him going to jail for your two, right? So now I guess Troy responded to that, and I would love to hear that content. He must, for Maino to be going hard as he's going, Troy must fast.
Yeah, Troy flamed him a little bit.
So Troy said that he ran out his shoes when it started going off. So Maino has a little bit of proof. He said, I was the last rapper that was in Urban Plaza that night, man. He said, I watched all y'all leave out. So it's just sounding scary.
But this the thing, though, Richard, keeping it one. Even if Maino did run,
Maino showing him that his move wasn't gangster. That's what Maino's trying to show.
I'm gonna look at Maino foul for running is if Maino is dead with us and is going down with us and he runs. Shots fired, get out the way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He said that too.
This nigga Walk 100 actually said something smart.
With us, Rich. If he with us left and he run, okay, that's one thing. But if he just another to build,
but wait, Maggie told his story on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. I don't know who Maggie is. Who is Maggie?
That's the girlfriend. That's Maino.
Yeah, she said he made sure she was good though, right?
Yeah, they took her back to the scene and everything because she said she had PTSD.
I mean, see, Troy got to kick these folks. Troy got to, you know what he did, you know what you done. You got to just kick back, bro. Like
it gets spookier.
Respond to, bro.
What do you expect the ops to do?
The ops, what you mean?
Nah,
I'm
bro.
just saying, like what y'all talking
Nah,
about?
they wasn't out here. He told, bro. He bragging about rat. His man is the one dead, and it's real. Trife for real. His family still here. So why is you doing all this when you ratted? Is my brother dead? My mama here. My sisters. if he had kids
Oh,
or
I thought
whatever.
these into it again.
No, why
Nah.
would you be doing
Nah,
all
man,
this, keeping the attention on this when we the one that took the L with the body? I get what he's saying. I get what Maino's saying. But on the flip side, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with you, Maino. You weren't in court. You ain't named in nothing.
He was named.
Shut
That's
up.
what he's
No,
saying.
he wouldn't go. Trife in here. I'm pretty sure Maino didn't have to go to court.
No, he didn't have to go to court. He
Okay.
said his name was said in court though.
It might have been
The
said,
same way
but
how
his
they
girl-
did 6ix9ine when he was naming.
girl
wasn't
got
in it?
hit. His girl got hit, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah, he didn't testify. No.
and he not with the girl no more today. He not with her, right? So right now,
Oh, I didn't know they wasn't together.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Maino
don't got
just
nothing to do.
the clout chase. Yeah, he clout chase.
Yeah, that's a little much. I mean, his girl was a victim, so they probably asked who was you there with and what happened. But I think he went too far.
Yo, real quick, man.
Okay, take this shit off, bro. They ain't saying nothing.
Trife came up there. Trife came up there too.
Oh, Trife came up? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got to play. Yeah, Trife came up right now.
What's up? I'm listening and seeing what's going on out here, but when I'm speaking, man, I'm speaking to the facts, man, because everywhere, all over the place, people confused on what they talking about, right? You know, even right here when it says chain snatch, you know, these are misconceptions that people run with, right? Narratives that people run with. So I'm just, put some facts to it real quick and then let y'all finish doing what y'all do. Build on what y'all build on. And appreciate the respect to my brother. But real quick, when Av was in the court and Av testified, his Taxstone attorney was the name dropper. He was naming everybody. His whole concept was trying to create reasonable doubt, trying to make it seem like anybody could have did it. So he brung Maino name up in the courtroom. When he brung Maino name up in the courtroom, Av then said whatever he said about Maino in that courtroom on the stand. At that point, that has been the response that you have coming from Maino. And based on what I just heard, just listening to him talk, he said that he got his chain that night. Not that he snatched the chain. The chain might have popped in some type of tussle or whatever. That's just what I'm getting from that. This is the first time I'm hearing about this chain situation and what's going on. So I just wanted to get that insight, and I mute my mic.
I'm just saying, if you take a plea, don't they run that by you?
All right, child. We all know why Troy Ave took the plea. He took the plea so he could get less time. We know that already. He didn't want to fight the gun charges.
Why is he caping for Troy Ave so much though? I don't get it. It baffles me, bro. It baffles me. Niggas caping for Troy Ave. Okay, I guess Troy Ave got some money for him waiting or something.
But he just said he wasn't capable for when he texted me. He said,
and he got manslaughter, right? So he only got manslaughter, so he didn't get murder in any degree. So the manslaughter, what is that charges run? Because he's already done time there in there anyway.
Manslaughter for 5 to 15 years in the state of New York.
Okay. So how many years?
He did 7 years in the feds.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
So they say they're gonna run that shit criminal,
and it's a criminal or a federal charge, even though he was in the feds. Okay, all right.
No, that's a state charge.
It's a state charge for the murder, for the homicide.
The marijuana or whatever. But yo, that shit's gonna run concurrent.
Yo, John Muhammad, you from New York, right?
That 7 years, 7 year jail time is.
Hey, John, what's manslaughter in New York?
Yeah, I'm curious to see. He probably away. He probably, I'm curious. Anybody in the chat know?
That behind the bar cat dropped out real quick, huh?
I'm right now.
All right. Because, like you said, he did 7 in the feds. It's a manslaughter, not murder. So manslaughter plus the gun charge. So the gun hold 5, right? So the gun will hold a 5.
Yeah, it's probably going to be ran concurrent though.
Right.
Well, maybe you gotta get charged. You gotta get charged in the fence for the gun, but who knows?
Hold on, here we go right here. Under law, a person is guilty of manslaughter in the first degree when with intent to cause death of another person, he or she causes the death of such person or of a third person. Manslaughter first degree. Hold on. Here we go right here. Hold on, let me see. Mass under extreme emotional disturbance, penal law. All right, check this out. Under our law, a person is guilty of manslaughter. Hold on. What time? Under what time? How much time is...
Yeah, you're gonna do. You're supposed to do 5 to 15, right? You did 7.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, right now.
You're gonna take that into account plus the gun.
Oh, the max is 25 years.
Okay.
The max is 25 years.
You're gonna do a good 10 years before he gets out.
No,
That's
bro.
for sure.
But he already did 7 years, bro.
Good 5 to 10.
You go around concurrent, and they go look at the.
Yeah, but you still got to go to the feds, though. Remember that.
He already did 7 years in the Fed.
But my thing is also, is there a different level? But what I'm saying is in New York, because I know different places have different, like, first degree or second degree. Is this a first degree? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the statute is right up under murder, but is this a, first degree manslaughter? What manslaughter? Because I thought that it certain depends on, like, say, for instance, if his life was in danger too. You see what I'm saying? Like, based off the manslaughter, is it a leniency? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, there's a leniency because he was being attacked.
Yeah, so that's why they're not going to give him the max on that. They're going to give him what, 10 the most?
Right.
15?
See, that's what I'm thinking. Based off the fact that, because other than that, they would have
Because remember, he got, yeah, and he got found not guilty for shooting Troy Ave too. So
I wonder, God, if you could type in, why would they not give you, in New York, a murder versus? Why would they give you manslaughter versus?
They said because murder is with intent to kill somebody. Manslaughter is with basically accident, basically.
Okay.
Like you defended yourself.
Yeah. So without having intent or premeditated.
Not premeditated. Without having intent is manslaughter. Without having intent to do it. Pretty much, he get attacked and he protected himself.
Right.
That's why they get manslaughter. Murder is with the intent to do something. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do the show, man, because you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on. And I got another show at 3:30. I might push it up to about 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? We got another show. We talk about 50 Cent and Fat Cat Nichols, maybe being 50 Cent father.
Yeah, I want to get up on that. I never heard nothing like that.
Right. But yeah, I was just real fast. I want to read it for everybody to know that when they say manslaughter, manslaughter is defined as an unlawful killing that doesn't involve malice, afterthought, intent to serious harm or kill, or extreme reckless disregard for life. Because someone who commits manslaughter, by definition, did not intend to kill the victim.
That's the purpose of manslaughter. That's why it's a charge other than murder, because murder is killing with the intent. Manslaughter is death unintentionally. regardless of what happened. You knock somebody out and their head hit the curve and crack their brain and kill them. That's manslaughter because you didn't intend. You intend to punch them, but you didn't intend to kill them. When you shoot somebody,
yeah.
See, then it changes because you got to pull the trigger on the gun. That's where your intent comes.
Yeah, but he pulled it. They gave him manslaughter because his intent wasn't to shoot nobody. His intent was to get niggas off him. And the gun happened to go off.
Too late.
Yeah.
He gonna get that charge. One thing we can't do, bro. We get to choose our actions, but we don't get to choose our consequences. And if we had that mindset more responsibly in life, we wouldn't be doing a lot of this stuff. All this goofy stuff they going through, bro. We was in the street, but we wasn't going through this stuff. This stuff is like movie stuff, man. It's it's real, but it's like not real to real gangsters.
No, it's not real.
They
could have avoided all that shit.
It's strange,
you know what I'm
to us.
Now you got these Adam 22s and Black TVs running the fucking podcast game while y'all did bullshit. Nah, that ain't right.
Right. And hyping the stuff because you see Maino responding now. Yeah, Maino wasn't responding before, but he responds now. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part, bro.
I think Maino responded a lot too because Troy Ave mentioned his name in court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be mentioned their name in court.
Yeah, but he also been on the internet now talking crazy. See? Maino ran and left his shoe and shirt. Oh, really? When you was on court, bro, there's nothing that you can say ever to anybody in the street about you being street. Nothing, bro.
Exactly.
You was on the stand. That's like niggas catching you in the cell with another man topping him off. Ain't nothing you could ever say to us about manhood, bro, because you're no longer a man. I don't care how many.
Because a lot of niggas that are not street thinks that they see the little footage of Troy Ave busting the burner, so they're like, Troy Ave is gangster, yo.
Back missile.
Yeah.
Shit is in the Matrix.
Oh, it's choppy. Okay. Let me turn my shit off.
But I'm glad that you up. I'm glad you came through. But I'm going on in another couple of hours. We're gonna get it popping, yo. So y'all come on through, man. We're about to talk about this 50 Cent and Fat Cat Nickel situation.
All right.
All right, yo. Peace, everybody. Peace to the chat for coming through. I appreciate the chat. Peace to my panel.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the queens and nurses of the universe.